Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Jordi Alba picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked out the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a cute ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Up towards the front line. So it is still 0-0. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, look at the space here. Van Dijk with the clearance. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Played out wide, skillfully cut out. He is so at it. Rummenigge! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The pass is intercepted. Totti. Searching pass is played there. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ronaldinho. And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved. Totti. It's Van Dijk.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, well measured. He's there and gets it away. Jordi Alba receives it in a wide position. Thuram. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Chance here to counter. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lahm. It's a good run down the right. And it's Rodri. Hazard purring through the gap. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Borussia Dortmund really could have done without this. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And smartly reclaimed. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Lahm. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. But it's Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to dink it through. Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away. Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Suarez gets into a good position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a pretty loose pass.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 17, Hazard. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 69, el dorsal 11.
Driving on and making good progress.
El dorsal 6.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's a throw-in. Xavi. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Gullit going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. Araujo wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Gullit. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Nice interception, well timed. It's a threatening ball. Turns and shapes the shoots! Goal! Barcelona! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Nedved has it in a wide position. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lahm.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's Thuram. And it's Xavi. And here's Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Decent progress down the left. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Neymar. And it's Rodri. Looking for the run. And he's well positioned. A header! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Nedved. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved puts his foot on the gas, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through? Shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. That is good strength. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. And he's played it back. Oh, good ball! Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
That is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, important interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Jordi Alba is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Jordi Alba being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. Rummenigge. It'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 6.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal
Good-looking ball.
9. Luis Suárez. Serán
Borussia
sustituidos
Dortmund
por
may only
el
be
dorsal
one behind,
17.
but they're showing much in terms of
El
threatening
dorsal
parity.
21. El
Engages
dorsal
and
24.
forces him off the ball.
Griezmann.
Looking
El
to
dorsal
play him in.
15.
That is a great kick out.
Cambio de jugadores.
And he's onside. He's got away. Lofted it. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Griezmann receives it in a wide position. Cross into the box. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And we have our very first corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 69. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lahm. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And here's Haaland. Hazard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Maldini cuts it out. Gullit. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vieira.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rodri, looking for options for movement. Oh, easy pickings there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Bale. And here's Neymar. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.